Hello, haven't been filming too much recently. It is Wednesday morning, 11 o'clock. I'm going to show you everything that I didn't film. We've been moving a bunch of stuff around. So we moved the Switch section away from here and we put the Wii games up there. And the reason behind that is because it was so hard to read the spines of the Switch games up there. So we moved the Switch section to here. That's going to make it nice and easy to be able to read the spines. We also put sealed Pokemon packs just in the front of this cabinet because there wasn't really any room to put it in the actual Pokemon cabinet. We also moved the Switch collector's editions from back there to down there, and also a couple of them showcased at the top, which made room to put a few more of these bigger Switch collector's editions, like that Breath of the Wild, which used to be in another spot in the shop. Those Fire Emblems used to be another spot in the shop. And then those Donkey Konga Bongas, which used to be on the top shelf here. So we made a bunch of room up top to put some more stuff in. And the new stuff was that Mario collector's thing, the Goosebumps, the Pokemon figures, and that big DuckTales floor puzzle. Also did some rearranging on our figure wall to make room for a bunch of the Spawn stuff that just came in. So we had to trade in with a bunch of video games and a bunch of Spawn figures. So that one's new. That one's new. We basically just tightened everything up here. A bunch of the Dark Ages ones. Those ones are the newer ones. And then these are all the ones that we didn't have room for. The coolest one is probably that. And there's also the Clown. One more Dark Ages one, I think. That guy. That guy. There's the other Dark Ages one. And then we took down the Star Wars. Oh my goodness. We took these down because nobody seemed to give it a crap about them. We'll probably just list them on eBay because they do have some value, but I don't think it really works too well in here. Not a single person picked them up, and they've been up there for almost over a year. So anyways, that's all the new stuff that's been rearranged, in the store. We just fully filled up our Pokemon cabinet again. I'll give you a quick glimpse of all the top shelf stuff here. And we had to make 2 new binders because now we don't have anything over or less than $5 in the showcase because we've been getting new stuff in all the time. So we now have a 10-cent binder, a $1 binder, a $2 binder, a $3 binder, and a $4 binder. And on the dock for today is getting all these cleaned and tested and put out, and also continuing to clean up this back room, as I say, every single day. Also, there was a bigger trade-in with the Spawn figures that I mentioned. Some video game stuff that came in on Sunday that we didn't film, so we'll show that off. It's that whole bag. And a couple cool controllers also came in from Jordan. So Nick and Brittany brought in all the video game stuff. Jordan brought in all the controllers. I will show that off shortly. I realized I didn't even mention, it's been so long since I filmed, that we got our sealed Pokemon product back in. So we've got Destined Rivals, Stellar Crown, Mega Evolution, Phantasmal Flames, and Journey Together as far as sealed stuff goes. All right, here's the box of goodies. I'll pull it out mystery bag style. So this is the 20th anniversary Xbox controller. This is really cool. It's still sealed, I believe. Yep. That's from Jordan. Also, this one's sealed too? No, this one's open. Sorry. A open black PS5 DualSense controller, which we did check and it doesn't have stick drift. This is neat. Steam controller. Kind of an interesting looking design. All right, we got Metal Sonic collectible figure. That's from one of those loot box services. I guess that's what he looks like. This is pretty cool, actually. We got a couple Mario Kart figures. 2 of them. That one's, are they both from 8, I believe? Got the Nintendo World Championship NES edition. So everything in here is sealed except for the game has been opened and played. Sonic Riders. That was a solo trade-in. This one wasn't from Brittany and Nick. It was from somebody else. And then a bunch of Switch stuff. Oh yeah, this is cool. Got the Mario Tennis complete in box for Virtual Boy Japan version. So the cool thing about this is that in North America, it was a packing game, so it didn't get a box. So the only way you can get this game complete in box is by getting the Japanese version. So that's neat. Super Mario Odyssey, sealed Rune Factory 5, sealed Rune Factory 4 Special, open Rune Factory 3 Special, Oxide Room 104, Just Dance 2021, and then a couple handheld games, Donkey Kong Land, TMNT Fall of the Foot Clan, and this is crazy, Neo Geo Pocket Fatal Fury Contact. That's really cool. And then we also had a original Game Boy, which we put out underneath our current Game Boy that's in there, OG. So that's it right there on the bottom. And it works 100%, no lines in the screens, good sound. Yeah, awesome. Working our way through all of this restocking. We just finished cleaning and testing all the 64 games. And this is everything that's getting restocked for 64. Wave Race 64, Super Mario 64, Wayne Gretzky Hockey 98, Ridge Racer 64, Star Fox, Perfect Dark, Japanese Pokemon Stadium, Blast Corps, Battle Tanks Global Assault, Mission Impossible, International Superstar Soccer 98, Ready to Rumble Boxing 1, NASCAR 2000, Rainbow 6, Destruction Derby 64, Battle Tanks, Vigilante 8, kind of a crappy label on that one, Superman. Still working our way through the stuff over there. We got these Super Nintendo games all cleaned and tested. So these are all going to be going out today. Lots of really good stuff. Bart's Nightmare, Super Metroid, Kirby's Avalanche, F-Zero, Spawn, Yoshi's Safari, Prince of Persia, NHL 96, Congo's Capers, Donkey Kong Country, Flashback, Super Star Wars, Star Fox, Mario All-Stars, Clay Fighter, Yoshi's Island, Mickey Mania, Mortal Kombat 3, Final Fight, Buster Bust Loose, Pit Fighter, Joe and Mac, and then the gem, well, rare one of the whole lot here, Joe and Mac 2, Lost in the Tropics. Cool. Moving on to the box, Super Nintendo stuff. So these have all been cleaned and tested. We got the ASCII pad. That thing's really cool. I've never seen the box for that before. Street Fighter 2, Battle Clash, Tasmania, Top Gear, Battle Cars, Hammerlock Wrestling, Real Monsters, and Secret of Mana. Awesome. Just the loose NES stuff left to test and clean. These are going out for N64, both complete, Wily Country Club and Cruisin' USA. All right, last for the cartridge restocks, NES, some cool stuff in here. The McDonald's MC Kids, Tailspin, Jurassic Park, Mickey Mousecapade, Donkey Kong Classics, Paperboy 2, Joust, Joe and Mac, Rampage, and Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Just coming up on the end of the day, not any trade-ins today actually, but we're still working away on getting this back room cleared out. We've gotten all of that done. Now it's just dealing with all of this. Some of this stuff just needs to go downstairs. Like that box just needs to get put downstairs. That blue box needs to be put downstairs. And then everything else needs to be dealt with. But that's going to be it for today. And we will see you guys tomorrow or the next day.